Hi, I'm a tutor with the Academic Writing Centre and I've put together a presentation on research strategies for when you're doing an assignment. This presentation is intended for undergraduates. The strategies here are ones that I use myself and that work for me most of the time. You may well have strategies of your own, which is perfectly fine. There's no one right way to do this. So the first one, read to explore. So what do you need to find out about your assignment topic? Read your assignment topic and highlight keywords and ideas. Make a list of questions these words and ideas raise for you. Decide what it is that you want your reader to know after reading your paper, and you could write this down. You can then afterwards compare what you have written down with the content of your paper to see if you've achieved your goal. Smart search. So using connector words like and, or, and not can help you to make your search returns more manageable when you're looking for articles and scholarly papers. Use connector words. Use and to link two or more ideas. For example, economy and lifestyle will return articles that contain both words. Use or to find material that might use a synonym for the search word you have. For example, city or urban. Use not to specify what you do not need in the search returns. For example, city, but not Dublin. Take care when using not, however, to ensure that you don't exclude useful information. Read with purpose. So read with the intention of finding answers to or viewpoints on the questions you have listed. Interact with your research material, so highlight it, make notes on it, comment on it, talk about it to your family, your friends, or you can make a recording. This will make it easier to understand the texts you are reading and consequently make it easier to use the research meaningfully in your assignment. It's good to know the must includes, so don't forget to include the foundational thinkers from your field of study. If you were writing an assignment about postmodernist literature, you would need to reference Michel Foucault. If you were writing about the development of economic theories, you might have to reference Karl Marx. You will want to use trusted academic sources when you're carrying out your research. You have access to trusted databases through the Hardiman Library website. You can just log into your library account and you can start your search. For more information on this and for useful advice on all aspects of research, you can go to the Research Skills for Students page on the University Library website. On the following slide, you will see an image of the page mentioned above. The menu on the left-hand side shows you the topics you can find advice on. So you can find advice on the research question, types of sources that you can use, creating a search strategy, searching the library catalogue and databases, evaluating sources, citing and referencing, and using EndNote. So as well as using the Hardiman Library database for your research, you can also use the Google Scholar website. And this is a trusted academic source as well. You can access it easily by typing Google Scholar into your search engine and then following the link to the Google Scholar search engine. You will want to prioritize the information that you use for your assignment. So you will have to choose what to include in your paper and what not to include. This will be based on your decision about what is important to include for the topic you are writing about. You may not be able to include the work of all the researchers you have found, and you may also find that some of the works are more relevant than others. Choose the key ideas that you want to communicate, the ones that help to support your viewpoints or that help you to develop your viewpoints. How many? To give breadth to your analysis, you will need to reference the work of researchers in your area of study. Advice varies regarding the how many references question. Some lecturers will specify how many references, separate authors to include in your assignment. If you don't have a guideline on this, ask yourself how best you can give breadth of information and analysis to your essay. And this is something that you may not get right first time or in your first few assignments. That's what I found with my own assignments, but you will get better at this over time. One way to think about the points that you make in your essay is to think about each point as a three-dimensional block. So the height is the point you are making. The width or breadth is the references you use, and the depth is your own analysis of the research in relation to your topic. If any one of these dimensions is missing, your essay will be two-dimensional or flat. Research recap. Read to explore, smart search, read with purpose, know the must includes, use trusted sources, use the Hardiman Library Research Skills for Students page when you're doing your assignments, and other resources on the library website. Prioritise the points you want to make. Think about how many references you should use, and maybe think about your points as three-dimensional blocks. If any one of the dimensions is missing, then your essay won't have the depth that you want it to have. Your discipline. So some disciplines may have established research practices that you should use when carrying out research. Just be sure that you know if this is the case in your discipline. So hopefully this information has been helpful to you, and I wish you the best of luck when writing your assignments. Enjoy.